On Ernesto on this Thursday morning, you can see some drier air kind of wrapping around that system a little bit. It's still maintaining its strength with maximum winds of 85 miles per hour. There are higher gusts, and it's moving off to the north now. We'll take a look at that 8 o'clock update, and I want you to keep in mind this thing is going to stay well to the east of our coast here in the United States, but the island of Bermuda, it's going to come very close. That center expected to pass maybe just a little bit west of the island of Bermuda, coming close enough to bring some significant impacts to that area. And if you look here, right now it's located about 600 miles to the south-southwest of Bermuda. That's at the 8 a.m. update. Those winds have been gusting up to 105. It's a pretty good-sized storm. As that center tracks, it may briefly become a major hurricane. Maybe not. It'll be close. It may get up to a weak Category 3, but it is expected to kind of pass by Bermuda as a Cat 2. This is the Hurricane Center's official forecast, and that's going to happen sometime Saturday, most likely in the morning, but they've got hurricane warnings up. It's going to be close enough that it now appears pretty likely that this storm is going to have significant impacts across Bermuda. So it's going to move along. The models have been in very good agreement. You'll notice, again, a good distance away from Hampton Roads. So the main impacts, the wind and those powerful waves impacting the surge, impacting Bermuda. Now, this is going to send some wave action back to the coast. More on that in just a moment. Take a look at two of the models. The European model is indicated in red, and the American or GFS model is showing up in yellow. So you see the two models in very good agreement. The American or GFS model brings it in early Saturday, very close to a direct strike on Bermuda, while the Euro's just a little bit slower with that center, kind of passing by as we go towards 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You see with the American model there, at that point, it's past Bermuda. This, if the Euro is correct, would put Bermuda on that dirty side. So the American model pretty much has a direct strike on Bermuda, with the eye coming very close, maybe moving over the island. And the Euro has it just out to the west, putting Bermuda on that right front quadrant as it comes up and passes. That's going to be a big problem for them. Again, at this point, Hurricane Center believes it's going to be a Category 2 system. Eventually, it moves off to the north. Again, we'll be watching around St. John's, parts of the Maritime, the Canadian Maritime, so we'll be watching this as well. Now, for Hampton Roads, I mentioned this is going to be hundreds of miles out to the east, but it is going to increase the swells as we go through the day, late tomorrow and into the weekend. And it's likely that we're going to see moderate to high rip current risk as we go later in the weekend as well. So you definitely want to stay tuned for updates to our beach forecast here locally. Today, it's just a low threat of rip currents, but over the next couple of days, that threat will build as we start seeing more swells coming out from Hurricane Ernesto. And there could be some beach erosion, potentially. We'll see how big the waves are and how steady those swells are coming in from that hurricane. It's going to be far offshore, but these are all things that we'll be watching along the East Coast and in Hampton Roads. Stay tuned for more updates on Ernesto from all of us here at 13 News Now.